Hello, my name is Rosie. Welcome to Rose Tinted Diamonds. Today we're going to do a unboxing of the diamond painting haul that I just received and just like a day or two ago. So for starters, I think we're going to start with the new kit and then move on to the other ones since the toolkit and everything doesn't really matter in those ones as much anymore, because this is essentially what they're going to have as far as we know going forward. I will say I did break into the toolkit ahead of time because I wanted to use it, I wanted to try it, I wanted to play with it, and kind of get my own thoughts on things before making a video about it. So we'll go ahead and start with Hades and Persephone by Margaret Morales and Diamond Art Club. So you're gonna notice already that there's here, we'll use the square box to kind of put a comparison. So old box, new box. This way, it doesn't honestly it doesn't have too much of a difference. So you can stack them like that. However, if you put that sideways and put that there, that is a chonky box. Diamond Art Club has already noted that they are going to be changing these boxes and taking out some of the inserts in them that are not necessarily needed, and so that they're not making extra waste that isn't needed. And to try and shrink these back down to, normal, or at least, close to old style size. So, toolkit. Here's the box. The new boxes have these really cool printed renders on the box. It wraps all the way around 3 of the sides, as well as a actual picture of the painting in the middle. This is a 25.6 by 33.9 inch, or 65 centimeter by 86 centimeter, and it still has its blue branding. Let me see if I can get that shown, but it still has its blue branding. It's still square, still says Square Diamonds, and actually on the bottom of the kit, we're gonna be a little janky right now, there is a square diamond to show exactly what is in there. Side of the kit says unleash your inner artist. Other side of the kit says full diamond coverage area, which is obviously the entire kit. There are 68 colors included in this, along with 3 Aurora Borealis diamonds, AB diamonds, and 4 fairy dust diamonds. Total diamonds, 90,000. It's a lot. It has a SKU number, it has their socials, the back of the box has how diamond painting works, kit contents. It looks like in 2 different languages, and then hazard/warnings and that sort of thing. So we'll break into the box. I probably will end up having to do this one sooner than later, just for the fact that the box is so big. So, my goodness. So, in the box, there comes a tray. This little box held the toolkit, right? So then you can take out that little box, which I think this is what they're going to remove moving forward. Then you pull that guy out, and in the box, there's a pamphlet. So we'll start with the pamphlet. It has the Facebook group on the back, socials. It just lifts and then lifts on either side. So it's got your 20% off for your first app purchase, tips and tricks on the side, kit contents, step-by-step instructions, the same instructions and kit contents. Goodness gracious, it's late, forgive. Contents that are on the back of the box. I do really like this and how like compact everything feels. Everything feels very like put together. So that can be set aside. And then in here is our sticker sheet. This is so cute, actually. I feel so small. But this is a peel sticker. So basically you're getting your small sticker that also function as the big sticker. Your start and end date, also removable. The schematics, also removable. The diamond is removable. The Diamond Art Club is removable. And then the Hades and Persephone by Margaret Morales is also removable. So they're all stickers. You can put those in your logbook, do whatever you need to with those. Then we've got our sticker labels, and they're very cool. Interesting that these ones are also numbered, even though they're blank, essentially. But I have no issue with that. I think that's pretty neat. So there are, based on the colors, anything below 150 for Diamond Art Club means that it is an AB diamond, which means we have 3 ABs. And then if you go down to the end of the list, 6000s are not a special type of diamond, but they are exclusive to Diamond Art Club, who uses those numbers to fill out any colors that they see fit, you know, that aren't in the like the original DMC code system. So like extra purples a lot of the time, or there'll be like browns. So there's 2 of those. And then 4 fairy dust drills. I will show you all of those things when we get to the diamonds themselves, because I do little videos for those. So very cool though. 68 colors. And everything is so compact. That's really nice, because compared to, we're going to compare it to the old one, which I am working on currently. We can compare that to that. And even just having this around, like, these get bumped, they get, you know, like, crinkled and everything else. So it's nice, I think, going forward to have it like this. So then in this box, you will have your thing. So now we are done with the box on that one. And then we'll go over the toolkit real quick. And in this toolkit, let me make sure I have everything since I took some stuff out, but we have the, if I can get it out. Come on, friend. Okay, so we have the tray. It is stackable. The lip on the bottom helps kind of like sit in this. I only have one at the moment, so difficult to show stacking, but the lid pops off, it slides off, and then popper comes out. It only goes one way, and you can tell the bottom by the like little circle on the bottom showing that it goes that way. This has worked really well for me. I used it when working on actually the painting that I just had the like schematic sheet for. And I may add like the washi tape hack for this, but outside of that, like honestly, like it works just as well as I would say like my Muni Made containers work. I've only done square drills in this, have not done like round drills. So we'll see how those end up working out. Okay, next in the toolkit comes a pen. So with the pen, I've used this a little bit too. I put some wax, or they're like wax putty, in the little 4 multi-placer. So you take off the cap, and you want there to just be enough at the tip that you can like feel it, but it doesn't go like over, and apparently that's the best way to work. To get it to come out more, you hold onto this and then you twist to the right, and it slowly pushes up like a thing down the center to like plunge it. Oh, okay. Hi, Cal. To refill the putty, you twist the other way, so right to push it out. Could you scooch, please? Excuse you. And then you will, it's a little bit hard, but you'll pull this part out and then stick some more stuff in and then put the plunger essentially back in. It's really easy actually though. Like I like the pen and the ergonomicness of it and everything. It's not as thick as the pen that I use, which I enjoy a thicker pen. Let's see if I can, there we go. So it's definitely thicker than like the original pen, and I can like, oh my gosh, scooch back at least, at least scooch back. So it's thicker than the original pen, scoot, but it's definitely not as thick as I'm used to. So that was a bit of a learning curve for me personally, but that's just because my hand doesn't like thinner pens, but definitely better than the original pen that used to come in the old ones. And then there is extra putty, which I got into because again I put some in the multi-placer and it works well in the multi-placer too. So I think this is the original recipe, and they're remaking it slightly to be a little less like stringy. So it'll be interesting to see how that changes as, you know, they progress things. And then you've got a 7 multi-placer and a set of baggies. So very simple toolkit, but honestly I think that's really all you need, especially if you buy from Dharma Art Club often. I think it's, you know, you don't really usually need all the extra stuff. Like the drawer full of murder tweezers, or, you know, the tons of, you know, little cover measures and stuff. I personally don't have to have those. I think they're cute. I think they're fun, but I don't have to have those. Sir, good sir. I love you, but you're making this kind of difficult. Okay, this, oh, is she big? Okay, so there's our drills. This is a very, very big canvas. Holy cow. Okay, so we're going to kind of do this and roll it backwards. This is a poured glue canvas. So you can manhandle this a little bit more than like say a double-sided adhesive. I have never used a double-sided adhesive, so it's really hard for me to like compare the two, because it's not something I don't know if I would ever put myself through working on something that's double-sided adhesive, because it seems, from what other people tell me, it seems like that would be kind of a tough one to go back to once you work on poured glue. So here she is. I will put a picture up on the screen of the entire thing, but we'll do a quick pan real quick and then go over the canvas just to make sure nothing changed. So we'll start at the top. It is so pretty. I'll tell you that Margaret Morales has become like my must-have artist, one of my must-have artists, obviously, but that list is growing. But honestly, I love her artwork. So we'll start at the bottom since we're already here. Down here at the bottom you can see that there is a pasting area. So there's no glue through here, there's just a slight overlap of glue right here. It has the picture of the painting, the copyright of Margaret Morales and Diamond Art Club, the size, this SKU number, and then Hades and Persephone. On the bottom, you'll see there's a 10% code. There's the hashtag to use on their socials, and then your lifetime warranty. On the side of the canvas, you'll see there's one here and one here of your colors and DMC numbers and everything like that. And then at the top of the canvas, there is Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Okay, so let's get into, oh, and then there's one more thing. So here we can show that it has the perforated cover, and you just tear. They're, from what they've said, they're going to be making these like perforations and stuff more like obvious. They haven't done it yet, as far as I know, but that is the hearsay of what is going to happen. They're going to try and make that more obvious and easier to like pull, maybe thicker or something. So let's go over drills. So, oh, there's just a small bag. So there's, ooh, wow, our first one. First, Fairy Dust. It's like a peachy color in the light. It almost looks yellowy, but it's very like pink with like silver. This is our first Fairy Dust. Fairy Dust is a drill that has like mica glitter encapsulated on the top. It doesn't come off of the drills or anything. It's a very subtle effect. Less shiny, you know, like flashy than say an AB, which we'll get to. But this is honestly like these are my favorite. I love these. So Z967, 352, and there's 2 bags of that. Then we have forgive the crinkles, I'm so sorry. So 310, it looks like one bag, but we'll see if that's the case. It looks like there's at least one other bag of 310, but so 310, 926 times 2, 921, 3866 and 68 times 2, 415 times 3, 413, 3743 times 2, 3799, 930 times 2, 3750 times 2, and 919 and 920. So nothing crazy on that set. Go to this one. Okay. 823 times 2, 844, 353 times 2, 918, 3371, 939, 3857, 453, 3033, 3024 times 2, 159 times 2, 310, ouch, there's our second bag of 310, 336 times 2, 3022 times 2. Lots of different colors in this one. Pretty neat. Okay. Let's not forget an entire string of things this time. 817, 452, 3824, 209, Z3865. That is a white Fairy Dust. That is probably one of the more common ones, I would say. 722. 147. So here's our first AB. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and it has this iridescent coating that kind of, it's almost like an oil slick type of effect. They're very show-offy, very standout-ish, very like flashy. However, they can sometimes be a little bit tough to place. So it's always nice to have like a lot of, you know, several different kinds of like specialty drills but 147, it's like a lavender. 931, 967, that's not annoying at all. 721, 647, 350, 318, 317, 3341, 160, 648, 125, our next AB, which is like a super light blue or like a minty blue AB. 414 and 103, our third and final AB, which is like a cherry red AB with like an iridescent coating. So last string of drills. Oh, and this is a good one. Got a few of those fairy dust. So 316, 898, 3042, 762, 6014, 783, 356, 3778, 3861, 3830, 3837, 782, 6021, 935, 780, 208, 451, 469, and then our two last fairy dust diamonds, which are, we'll start with Z3825, which is like a, I would say like a terracotta type of color with like a more brassy glitter. And then Z3345, which is like a forest green, like a I don't want to say Everest green, but like an evergreen green, with like a silver coating of mica powder on top. That one's really pretty actually because it really stands out. So, okay, we're repackaged. It's not pretty, but it does what it does. So, now we get to take a look at where all this stuff goes. So we will start with 103 because it's easier to go by number. Okay, so 103 is the 1 symbol, and it's red, so I'm highly suspecting that it's somewhere in her hair. Oh yeah, okay, so all throughout, let's see if you can see this. Oh, you can see it up here. So all these roses, it's more like a pink on the canvas, but all throughout here in like some of the outline of the roses, it's in all of those. A little bit right there. Yeah, it's in all of those roses though, in that outline, just kind of sprinkled in all over the place. And there's a ton obviously like at the bottom. Scooch those over. There's a ton down here at the bottom where it's like all those ones. It's almost like a flamingo color on the canvas. Oh, and the petals. It's in the petals too, all down here. So that was a fairly easy spot. 125. This one, the light blue, is a 2. The 2s are, I'm assuming it's in her dress. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So there's some right here. There's some, you can see like all through here in her dress, some through here. So it's just kind of sprinkled in like, I would say like the folds of the dress where like the light would hit the dress in those spots. It is like all sprinkled throughout that dress though, which is absolutely gorgeous. That's gonna look really cool. Oh, there's little spots too. Okay, so there's like scatterings of that also, as well as, you know, like some of the spots where you're gonna see the fairy dust, but lots of that. And then 147 is 3, and 3, which is a purple or like a light pink, is also in the dress. You can see it. Yeah. Here's a really good spot actually where you can see Just absolute like lines of this stuff all through there. That lighter pink through there, like it's all throughout her dress. So in the pink sections of her dress down there, is it anywhere else? I do not see that particular color anywhere else. I think most of those are just going to be like in her dress and in the flowers. So moving straight on to the fairy dust. The first fairy dust we have is 6021. The cats are at the door, forgive. So 6021. Wait, whoops. Z967. Okay. Z967. And that's that pink fairy dust, and it is an X. Yeah, okay. So all that is X and A. So all the X's through here are all fairy dust. So you're gonna have the lines of the AB and then fairy dust just like also in there along with some normal drills. It's all throughout those though. Next is the Z3345, the green, and it is the dollar sign. And definitely through here, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. So through here, okay, my light does not make that any better. We're gonna just lift. So dollar sign along with the, okay, so regular drill, fairy dust drill. That is super, super cool. That's gonna look really neat. And it's obviously like all throughout the entirety of the roses and stuff. There's all that. I don't see any other places where it would be because it's a pretty obvious green like in this. So it's just in the leaves. So next would be probably the 3825, which is a slash. The slash symbol. Oh, okay. All right. I see it now. It's in her hair. So the light terracotta-y parts of her hair all through there. Little spot there, little spot there, big spot there, big spot there, big spot down there. So like all throughout her hair. I don't see it anywhere else, to be honest, but I think it's all just scattered throughout her hair in just little bunches. That's gonna look really pretty. And then finally our white fairy dust, which has the symbol, the white background with the black dot. And like I said, it is like there's a spot up there, there's a spot there, there's some small spots there. My cats are trying to beat down the door. And it is sprinkled, we'll do like that. It is sprinkled like little bits all throughout like her dress, along with all the other special diamonds that are in that dress, you know, in some of the flowers and stuff, just kind of scattered. Like that one doesn't really have like a section where it's like really, really prominent. So yeah, that is the special drills. We've gone over the canvas, we've gone over all the new stuff. The next canvases are going to be fairly quick because I'm not gonna like super go over all the toolkits and everything since they are now essentially obsolete because they're gonna start, you know, really pumping out, you know, the newer kits and stuff. So I will be going kind of quicker on that one. Okay, so next up is A Day's Journey by Pixie Sticks. It is a square drill kit. Again, square drill kit. And let's pop her open and see what's inside. We'll be able to see already right away some of the differences. You can see obviously box differences, but we kind of went over that stuff already. So, kit, again, the old kit. Old kit came with tweezers. It no longer comes with tweezers, but I believe they said that you will be able to buy either, you know, a single tweezer, or they'll have like a pack of 3 different tweezers that they're going to start selling. It's so small. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so just a quick comparison. This is hilarious to me. That was the boat, and now this is the boat. it's much bigger. It is much more comfortable to use. So old kits came with a boat, a washi thing, washi tape that was different colors and patterns. Alright, Creeper Cat. Pen, again, these are much thinner. And they came in varied colors. Same multi-placers, 4 and a 7. Play-Doh wax. I believe they're going to continue, like they're going to keep putting wax in kits from now on, because people really wanted to keep, you know, getting wax and stuff. So you will get the wax. I don't know about the container itself, but you will be getting the wax. And then bag of baggies and a cover binder. This one was a dolphin. So that will go straight over there. I personally don't even keep most of the kit contents. So having the newer kit is actually kind of nice, because I don't have to like feel bad about throwing stuff away, because I did. So we're gonna take this box out of the way for right this second. Is my sticker in here? Yes, yes it is. So in this, oh, so pretty. Ah, I'm so excited. This is not my first Pixie Sticks canvas. I did Dino Roar last year, I think right around the same time last year. So in the box comes a small sticker for the old kits. Here's the large sticker. There's a thank you note along with all their information. Here's the bigger sticker that one sticker sheet is replacing. Again, I do think that the other way is, like the new way is more efficient, especially protecting these, and then, you know, everything being a sticker, so you can like rearrange them on your, in your journal and stuff, because I, you know, use them. Good example, I just did, I think, daylight. Like daylight, so like that, you know, or I've done like that. So I use those stickers in that book just to kind of keep track of things a little bit better. It's a good way for me to kind of keep track of stuff. So sticker sheet, there are 3 pixie dust diamonds, fairy dust diamonds, whew, brain. And 1 AB. So 3 fairy dust diamonds and 1 AB. There is 1 of the 6,000 diamonds, which is a brown. So there's that. I'm not gonna go over, I think, all of the, actually this one's pretty small, so I can go over the diamonds real quick for you. But I don't think I'll do all of them. We'll see how I end up doing stuff. Oh, I have to show you the whole canvas. I am getting ahead of myself. Totally getting ahead of myself. So, I'm going to flip this over. I really like the size of this one, actually. This one's a lot smaller than the other one. Just roll it backwards and voila. Diamond Art Club, the thing about Diamond Art Club's canvases is that basically if you leave it on the table like this, so there's bubbles and stuff in here. So a lot of times I will take, don't do it like me, take this and then roll it back out just real quick nicely, and that will help it lay flat a lot of times, because that cover sometimes shifts and kind of like makes it more difficult for the canvas itself to lay flat. See, that's much better. It was holding it back. This is a fabulous size. I love that so much. And my husband and I were just talking about, before this came out, we were kind of looking at art that has almost like a game feel to it. And this definitely like hit that right on the head. So absolutely lovely picture. I'll put a picture up so that we can see the whole picture all at once. Kind of difficult on the little desk, but this is much smaller, and honestly, like, it's a really nice size. So this is A Day's Journey. It is 20 by 26 inches, or 50.8 centimeters by 66 centimeters. And this is from Pixie Stick, and this is from Diamond Art Club, obviously. Same stuff on the canvas. The canvas is a really nice material, by the way. Maybe not, this one's not as soft, I would say, as like some of their past canvases have been, but it's still a very nice, like, feeling canvas. All of their symbols are very clear, like everything just works for these canvases. Okay, now I will go over the colors. I get excited and then I lose track of where I'm at, so forgive me on that one. I'm working on it. So 741, 3821, 3859, 413 times 2, 926, 721, 838, 3799. Lots of earth tones and some oranges for the sunset. 37.99, 30.64, 38.27, 38.55, 310 times, oh boy, 246. I think this is one of the highest in 310 that I have done. I don't usually pick canvases with like a ton of 310, so this will be an experience for me. Not a bad one, because honestly it doesn't seem that bad. 37.68, 927, 402, 3021, Z414. I have not seen this particular fairy dust before. That's a really nice fairy dust, actually. I like that a lot. It's like a dark gray with like a silver mica powder on it. That is fantastic. So 3022, 844, 829, 407, 129. There's our first AB, and it's like a butter yellow with an iridescent coating. These are going to be really easy to get back in the bag. Haha! I think that's our only AB, so fairly certain anyways. Oh, 37.76, and then Z38.65. That one's really pretty. 451, 33.71, 37.87, times 2, 38.53, Z720, that's a new fairy dust color as well. That's like a deep orange with like a light orange coppery fairy dust on it. 611, 3856, 900, 168, 646, 6031, there's that new brown, 632, 833, 976, 317, 869, 610, 301, 420, and 3854. So, first off, we're going to do 129, which is the yellow AB. You can find the yellow AB through the water in these specific spots around the highlight of the cloud and at the bottom of the clouds. And yeah, I think that's the major part of those. Those were easy to spot. Some of these are going to be very easy to spot. The next one is Z414. That's the dark gray. That one's going to be a little bit harder, I think. Oh, maybe not terribly. So the H here, so it's like a line here, and you can see like this light line through there. That's all H's. There's a little bit of highlighting here with it. There's none there. And yeah, so it looks like it's just mostly around like the outline of the pond, or the river, sorry. And then up here, kind of highlighting the river as well. There's Z720, which is an X, and that's okay, that one's much more obvious. So that is all throughout these rocks here, not the A, but the X down here, X all through here, here, and let's see, is there any up there? There's a little bit up through here, so up in here, there's some X's there as well. So that'll be a really pretty color. And then the final one is Z3865, which is your typical white background with a black dot. And as you can see, it is the sun as it's setting, and then it's highlighting in the river. So all these white lines there. So that was A Day's Journey by Pixie Sticks. And we will move on to the next one. So next on our list is Galatea by Miss Holly. It is a round diamond painting, 22 by 30 inches, 55.6 by 76 centimeters. There's your pink branding on there. So, small sticker, once again, Galatea, Miss Holly. The only things we're going to look at here are, take everything out, because may as well. And there's our cover minder this time around. It goes on the lamp pole. And that'll get set aside. Again, all the pens, the washi, and the cover minders are all different depending on what they put in your kit. Cramped on time because I would like to sleep tonight. Ooh, look at all the pinks and purples. This one's pretty. And her eyelashes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So thank you notes. Here's her sticker sheet. There's the full image. It looks like there are 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust diamonds. My goodness. Okay, so let's just look at the artwork real quick. Goodness gracious. I love all of my Miss Holly kits. I have several of them. I've done, I think, 2. At least 1. I know I've done at least 1. No, I've done 2. So I did a Christmas one, and then I did Song of the Moon. And they have, Diamond Art Club has done a phenomenal job on rendering these. So I cannot imagine this being anywhere else. That is so pretty. I love that so much. Oh goodness, all the blues and the purples and the pinks. I like that a lot, actually. She's kind of like she reminds me of like Jellyfish too, which obviously I have. I don't specifically have like a thing for, but my kiddo is very much into sea creatures, so that anything that makes him happy generally makes me happy as well. Same goes for my husband, so that's just kind of how that works. So I saw this and was like, yep, have to have it. Not only that, but it's a mermaid. So yes, please. So we'll start at the top. And we will do a quick pan. Her face is gorgeous. They do such a good job on faces. And I feel like they've just gotten better at it. Like they just keep improving. I love it. Okay, so I'll show you as we go. I will show you the special drills. So we will start off with the 120 drills. So these are rounds, and these are their AB drills, which are those Aurora Borealis drills. The nice blue. There's the 128 ABs, which is like a nice baby pink. Lots of very pastel-y type colors. There's the Z340, which is a purple, like a light lavender diamond with like a purpley mica. It's glitter. Z6 or 604, which is like a flamingo pink, bubblegum pink with a pink glitter on the top. Sorry. And then, of course, Z3865, which is in all of them. But there was 2 bags of that one, which is super cool because yeah, they're going to be everywhere. So 120 is the number 1. You are going to find that all through this background, up there, dotted down here, and I think that's the majority of that, which is just in the background in those like few big spots. So that's that one. Then we have number 2, which is 128, and that is like a pink. That's number 2. Oh, okay. So she's got these like wings in her hair. So around the wings on the bottom half and on the top half where her hair is, there's those 2s. There's a few here. There's not like a ton, it doesn't look like, unless I can find like a different spots. Down here, there's a few, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's just little small amounts throughout like some of the pink and the ruffles and different things like that. So I don't see like any huge patches or anything that I can see. So next is Z340, which is the purple, and the sign is the anchor symbol. And that, it's like a lighter pink. Oh, okay. So it's all through here, and the wings, the like ribbons almost coming off of her back. It's in her hair. Like you can see, it's all throughout here. And through here, like all throughout her hair. There's Z604, which is the, I was thinking blackjack, spade symbol, which if you look at the bottom, there's a bunch all through here, bunch through here, down here, in here. So a lot of the frills in her hair are going to have all the special drills. So there's that. And I will pack this up real quick, and then we'll be off to our final canvas. And our final canvas is Magic Arcades by Miss Holly, once again. It is 22 inches by 31 inches, or 55.8 centimeters by 78.7 centimeters. It is once again a round kit. Here's our small sticker. There's our little painting. But this one's so cute. And I love witches. I love any sort of mythical creature, obviously. Witches, mermaids, dragons, fantasy type things. Like, I love all the things. So this was absolutely right up my alley, along with, again, animal lover. I love corgis. I love cats. You know, I've got 2. So I adore this painting. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Magic Arcades, Miss Holly, place to write your start and end date. Picture. Round diamonds. Size. SKU number. There are 2 ABs in this kit. Oh goodness. Okay. So there are 2 L's, which signifies iridescent diamonds, which are crystals, I believe. 2 fairy dust, and then Y, which I've come to find out, I think are quad diamonds. We're gonna see if that's the same case. Yeah, I see those already. Those are quad diamonds. They are super cool. I've never used them before, but they're in both this one and the Little Baker kit that I unboxed last week. Okay, so things may look a little bit different because phone died and then I gave up because it was like almost 2 a.m. I think, or 1 a.m. So, good morning. So, special drills in this kit, 111. That is an AB, like almost like cranberry color. It's a nice deep, like purple pink. There's 140, which is a blue with an iridescent coating on it. AB. There's, we'll do this one, the Quad Cube. This one is crystal, where the last one I had was like an AB. But it's basically the size of 4 squares, which is odd because this is a round kit, so we'll see. It'll be interesting to see kind of how everything looks. Next is L5200. That is just like a clear crystal. L3823, which is more of like a yellowy crystal. It actually has some color on this one. Z3607, so fairy dust, like a lighter pink with a light pink glitter top. And then finally, as far as I know, 2, 2, 1, and then 2, so yeah, Z3865, which I think every single kit has had this Z3865. So that's so we're gonna find these drills now, or find where they go. So obviously we found our quads. That was pretty easy to find. So that's these ones here. The 97. So that's where those go. They just go all the way up like rivets in the structure of the grab machine. We'll do 111, which is the number 1, which is in her hair and in the bow. Like all this is AB. All that is AB. If you hear my child in the background, it is because it is, once again, it is the next day. In there, let's see, is there any other AB? for that one. I think that's it. I think that, oh no, up in the top. Let's see if we can, down here. Okay, the outline of the wings, the pink outline here, is also AB. But I think that's it for the most part. So, there's that one. 140, that was our blue AB, is a 2. Oh, and it's in the ivy that's in the top of the, like, grab machine. So there's, like, one string of ivy here, and there's 2 different colors of blue. One regular and one AB. And it's all here, too. So, let's see. Is there any other spots where we have a 2? It's a pretty vibrant blue, so it would have been pretty easy to spot. So I think that's it. Next, we will look for L38123, and the symbol for that one that we are looking for is the down pointing arrow to the right. And it is like yellowy. Oh, so it's in the moon on the kitty's face. It's in her earrings. In the buttons here. Next would be L5200, which is it's the triangle in the top right hand corner. The rivets on her bag, or like the stitching on her bag, it's there. Oh, and then the panel, okay. It's early, forgive me. The panel on here, yeah. So, they're iridescent diamonds. So, that's that yellow. And then there's the white. White, yellow. So, yeah. That's a good spot for it. Hi, Lotus. Z3607 is the pin. Hi, sweet boy. Move your butt. And the pin is right next to the AB in the witch's hat, like the bow in the witch's hat. It is like all through the lines on here. There's quite a bit of that one. It's a pretty decent chunky bag, so I'm not really surprised. Is there some in her hair? I would have assumed so, but it doesn't. Oh no, there is. Yep, right through here. So some highlighting in her hair. And then the last one is Z3865. Stop! Quit! And that is our white background black dot. So in the puppy, in her cardigan, up there in the actual claw, up in the Hello Lotus, up here through the crab familiar, or grab a familiar, okay, it's early, I'm so sorry, cat, you just big dork, but yeah, so all through there. So good lot of that one. That one's gonna just be all over. So, all right. I think that wraps up all 4 canvases. Thank you for your patience. Sorry if things look a little bit different after everything is said and done. That was something. So, all right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I promise I'm not always, not always this, like, all over the, well, maybe I am, I don't know. But subscribe if you want to see more content. Hit the like button if you like this video, and I hope you have a rosy day.